Welcome back. So today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to make your very own jewelry. Because I know personally I don't want to pay full price for things that I could just make myself. So today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make different colored rings. So it's pretty simple. The first thing you need is scrunchies. So the first step is you're going to take your scrunchie and kind of, ball them up just like this. And then once you have them balled up like this, you're going to dip them in water and make sure they're fully soaked. You want to make sure they're really wet. Squish out the excess water, we just want them moist. And so once you have these wet, come on, follow me down, we're going to put them on this plate. Now you want them to be in the full sunshine, and we're going to let these dry for about 24 hours. So we're going to cut, and I'll show you what they should look like after drying for 24 hours. Okay, welcome back everybody. It's the next day. So as you can see, if we come back over here, it looks like it worked perfectly. So as you can see, these scrunchy pieces have condensed now, and they're very fluffy and soft, which is just what we want. We want them to have a nice airy quality. So now what we need to do next is pressure cook them. So come follow me. Okay, so right here I have my own personalized mini pressure cooker. You can actually get these at any home store you like. I got this one at Walmart for like $10. It works great. So I'm going to take off the lid here and place my two pieces in here and just close it, turn it to lock. And I'm going to leave this in here for about 3 hours, and by then they should have hardened and we'll be ready for our next step. Okay, welcome back everybody. It's been just over 3 hours. I've allowed the pressure cooker a little time to cool off. So now if I unlock and open it, perfect. So as you can see, these pieces have hardened up a little bit. They're actually good to use right now in jewelry if you prefer. But since I'm making rings, I'd actually like them to be in smaller pieces. So I'm going to take these, and I have this piece of cloth that I'm going to use. If you put your pieces in between the cloth and just fold them, make sure they're in there really good. And we're going to fold this back over, and then I have with me a hammer, and what I'm going to do is just gently hit the pieces until I can hear them starting to crack. And what this is doing is it's just breaking it into smaller pieces for me to use. And I feel like that's pretty good, so I'm going to take this and open the cloth back up, and perfect. Now they're in smaller pieces for me to use. Okay everybody, so the final step that we need to make a ring is to actually form the band. And so what I have here is called crafting foil. And I have this in about an inch long strip, and I'm going to fold this until it is the thickness that I want for my band. Usually 2 to 3 folds suffices. I'm struggling a little bit. Okay, so we're folding. I also like to flip it over as I fold. It's just a technique that I found is helpful. So for me, that looks to be about a good length. So the next step, we're going to roll it up into about the size of your finger. You can use the finger you want for the jewel as a measurement. So I'd say right there is good. Just get a pair of crafting scissors and cut it to the right length. And what I have here is industrial transparent adhesive. And so I'm going to get a small strip of this. And starting from the inside, I'm going to loop this in here to start sticking it together. And then I'm going to grab my stone that I'm going to be working with, place it in the middle, wrap the adhesive around it to stick. And don't worry if it looks a little bit messy. This adhesive actually melts down and fuses things together as it cooks. So all of that will disappear. So this is what we have. I already made it for the blue one. And now what we're going to do is get it on this platter, and we're going to bring it over to the oven to cook. Okay, now I'm going to set it in the oven. Don't worry about preheating it, it's fine. Place that in there. We're going to turn the oven to 450 degrees and set a timer for... We're going to set a timer for 30 minutes. Wait, it'll go quicker in a second. There we go. 30 minutes, and then when it's finished cooking, we should have our rings. Okay, welcome back, everybody. Okay, so our rings have just finished cooking. I'm going to turn the oven off so that I can start cooling down. And yes, perfect. Actually, I'm going to use this to help me pull this out. There we go. Beautiful. So as you can see, we now have our purple ring. It looks like the color has deepened a little bit, and this white ring has turned a little bit translucent. So I would say let these cool down for about an hour or so, since they are made of metal. They're going to be hot for a long time. But then, once they cool down, you have your own jewelry. So I hope you have enjoyed this tutorial. And if you end up making your own jewelry, make sure to send me pictures.